We're going.
Your full name.
Thank you.
Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States.
Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States.
In the grade of second lieutenant.
In the grade of second lieutenant.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
To support and defend.
To support and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
And bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservations.
Without any mental reservations.
Or hope of evasion.
Or hope of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully.
That I will well and faithfully.
Discharge the duties.
Discharge the duties.
Of the office for which I'm about to enter.
Of the office for which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Attention to orders. The President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional abilities of Jacob Cimarron. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is, therefore, promoted in the United States Army to the rank of Second Lieutenant, effective 23 May 2015, by order of the Secretary of the Army. Signed, the Honorable John M. McHugh.
So, just want to introduce Matt for a sec. He was a freshman on our Sanders team this year, plebe, and I also had the opportunity to be Matt's mentor, and for which was an awesome opportunity. Matt showed me the true meaning of hard work because, man, this kid really struggled academically, but honestly, like a true inspiration story. Ended up, getting through this year, honestly passing with flying colors, and at the same time, he was a true leader of our Sanders team. Even as a freshman, the team really counted on him, and for that, I'm really grateful. So that's why it's an honor for me to have you as my first team. Okay, this is the last one. First off, thank you all so much for coming out here. Like my battle buddies have said, we couldn't have made it here without all of your love and support. First off, I want to thank Major Cusio for coming out here and being really our role model in everything we do here at West Point. I learned this from Major Cusio at his promotion ceremony that when you're being promoted, it's not about my accomplishments. It's about my parents. And the love and support and all my family that have given and gotten me here today, because I wouldn't be here without them. And then the second purpose of this promotion ceremony is to recognize that it's now our responsibility to lead America's sons and daughters, the American soldier. So I really just want to take the time to thank all of you for being out here and to recognize that that's now our responsibility. So Mom, Dad, Steve, first off, I want to thank you guys. Didn't get flowers. I got a little bit of a different gift. For my dad, I got this drawing of a battle monument down at Trophy Point. So thanks for that. And Steve, I also got you a similar picture of Washington Hall. And that's all this is. Washington statue. So I'd like to thank everyone else that came out. Grandpa Ed, thank you so much. My grandpa served in the Marines, and I'm very proud of him for doing so and really being my inspiration to serve my country too. Ruth and Larry, Steve's parents, you guys have been grandparents to me too, and you've taken me in as your own, and I love you guys for that. Bob and Cheryl, thank you so much for coming. Really since I've been at West Point, and then Cheryl, you've been here since I was born, so I can't thank you enough for that. The Carringers, you guys have taken me in as your own son too, and for that I'm eternally grateful. I'd also like to thank Major Dickman. Major Dickman was my TAC officer when I was a CLDT company commander, and I really learned a lot from him. It was probably the toughest experience I've had at West Point, and probably because he was my TAC officer before that. Also, Colonel Ramirez was my capstone advisor for my systems engineering project, and wow, it was a hell of a project, but you know, I learned a ton from it, and I look forward to pursuing systems engineering in the future. I'd also like to thank my Sanders team, Matt, Riley, Hector, Dan, JG. You guys were awesome and really gave me purpose behind my last semester at West Point. So thank you guys. And then my brothers, my my boys. See you guys. Thank you for being my rock these past 4 years. I couldn't have made it without you guys. So I think that's it. Thank you so much. So now, Sarah, I guess everyone's free to come and shake our hand.
Your show, Lieutenant.
Yep. All right. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming. We're here all night for photo ops. Whatever you want to
Congratulations.
Mr. Summer, if I press the button again, it's not going to erase it, will it? Okay.